Well, let's get started.
Okay.
Locally, by keeping a watchful eye on our lawmakers in South Carolina.
Your South Carolina representatives at work.
All right, I've got two clips from some hearings that I've watched.
All right.
And this one's actually quite gut-wrenching. And I wanted to share, this is one of those I wanted to share with you right away.
Okay.
I said, no, this is something that needs a reaction
Okay.
from the episode. For our podcast, I save it for the podcast. I watched a gut-wrenching hearing with person after person, mostly mothers, whose lives have been ruined by drunk driving. And in fact, there were some mothers of victims there, but there were also a lot of mothers of the perpetrators, of the drunk drivers themselves,
Okay.
looking for some changes in laws regarding how we penalize those who are convicted of DUIs. There were two bills in the Senate that were being debated, S-208 called felony reckless driving and S-52 driving under the influence, part of the whole liquor liability thing.
Yeah.
One of the themes was we need to overhaul our drunk driving laws. Some think it's too lenient and there's too many ways to get around it. Others report that they feel there are aspects that are too strict, that are locking people up for 30 years for one bad decision one night. Anyhow, I'm not going to go into the merits of the bills. I just want to talk about this testimony.
Okay.
In this clip, you will hear Senator Chip Campson from Charleston. He's the chair of the Senate Judiciary Subcommittee that was doing this. He was talking with two women who were standing next to each other up at the podium. Let's give this a listen.
We are on both sides of this.
You're
My-
on both sides?
Well, we are both for 192 DUI reform. Her daughter was deceased in the accident. My son was driving the car. My son is in jail, in prison, until he is 30 years old. When this happened, he was
So y'all are sisters,
twin sisters, yes.
and your son was driving the car in which her daughter
Her 13-year-old daughter
was
in.
killed. Okay.
Goodness
We are
gracious.
sorry to very sorry to hear that set of circumstances. It's got to be very difficult.
So I would like to tell you about my son, Christopher Matthew Mullis. Matthew, as his family and friends like to call him, was born on November 21st, 2003. A beautiful, sweet, blue-eyed, blonde-haired little boy. He was such a good baby and an even better kid and a kind and respectful, loving young man. At this point, we were living down the street from my sister, Kathleen Murray, who is more than just my sister. She's my twin sister and my best friend. I helped with the raising of her 3 children, and she helped with Matthew and Grayson. We have always been a very tight unit. Our children are more than just cousins, they are siblings. Always looking out for one another, helping with schoolwork, and just playing and always having fun. Some people may see my son for the one bad decision he made on June 3rd, 2023, the decision to drink and drive. The decision he made that took the life of my sweet niece, his cousin Jesse Purser, and a man on the side of the road. But what if we were all defined as the worst mistake we ever made? What if we never forgave? And what if we judged before we ever really knew someone?
Yeah, I read the article. I actually went and researched this, and it made no mention of the relationship between the two moms.
Wow.
But can you imagine twin mothers, and one of their kids kills the other? The girl was 13 years old, by the way, the cousin.
Suffered 2 losses.
They did, and the fact that they remained bonded. I mean, I don't know if you can break a twin bond,
Yeah.
right? But I mean that's a story that just gave me goosebumps, and that just never made the news. The news about this DUI accident and the killing of 2 certainly made the news. But the fact that the mamas were twin sisters,
No.
that just must have wrecked everything.
Now that's a case that I want to learn more about because he is serving. Did they say 30? How many years is he serving?
He was 19 when it occurred, and I think it's a 10-year sentence that he's serving. So he'll be
For
released.
each death?
I think total. She said in the testimony that he'll be released when he's 30.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just
That's
doing the
30.
math.
That's the 30 I
yeah.
heard. Okay.
But the penalties could be 20 years, 30 years, et cetera. depending on the severity. But yeah, wow, that was just an amazing. Like my mind was blown. I had to pause the hearing and just absorb that for a second.
Wow.
Well, the second clip is not as serious. So I want to do this a little bit later. It was actually in the same session, by the way. But you know how people use prank names that they want read aloud at these official meetings? Have you seen any videos of that?
No, Bill, but your excitement is telling me.
All right, let's take this. This is a clip from The Simpsons to give you the context of what I'm talking about.
Oh, where's your sense of humor?
Most having.
Hello, is Al there?
Al?
Yeah, Al. Last name, Kaholic?
Let me check. Phone call for Al. Alcoholic. Is there an alcoholic here? Wait a minute.
Yes.
Okay, so now you know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. I have seen many clips where town councils and city councils and newscasters are given lists of birthday names to read, and they're names like that, right? They sneak them in there, and with a straight face, they have to read them.
Yeah.
Now, most of them end up being obscene
Oh, gosh.
that I don't want to repeat here for this family-friendly show.
Yeah.
But in that testimony that we were just hearing, somebody came up and read a name. And I want you to hear this. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm watching this happen live in a South Carolina hearing.
Okay.
Watch.
Anita Guy.
Look at your face. I'm going to play that again.
Anita Guy.
Anita Guy. And they're looking around.
They're looking.
Wait.
Good evening. My name is Anita Guy, and I first want to extend my deepest condolences.
This was the second time I had to put this on hold and go, wait a minute. I had to walk around the house 10 times. I go, that was a real name. Like
That was a real name.
I thought I was catching a prank. I need a guy. Right? I need a man. I need a something. And nope, I need a guy. And
Guy.
Then a real lady walks up. She looks like the lady from Poltergeist. Come to the light. Anita Guy.
Bill, click play.
No, that's it. That was the whole clip.
We don't get to hear what she said?
Oh no, she gave some testimony that would kind of ruin the mood.
Okay.
But I just had to point out, as I'm watching, I'm paying attention, but some things just stick out and cause me to go,
Anita Guy.
hey now.
Anita Guy.